Welcome to About Play, where we explore how children play and what it can do for their development. In this episode, we explore outdoor play. Whether it be playgrounds, backyards, or the natural environment, in these settings, a young child can explore so much about what their body is capable of, and it can build their confidence in their coordination. With the help of our knowledgeable teachers, let's take a closer look at what's being learnt during outdoor play. Here we have a group of children at different ages navigating a playground.
Being outside, in a very large playground is about exploring your body and what you can do and what you can achieve, what height you can reach, how fast you can run, how high you can jump. And sometimes with those nettings, we have to stop ourselves from putting children on them. And even if it's only 2 ropes up, it's okay. And give them time to learn how to navigate down them and navigate through. When children do fall, give them time to get up so that you can see where they are hurt, if it's on the left side, the right side. But if we automatically pick children up, we can't see where the injuries are.
Like something that we see Quinn do there as well is at the top of the slide, to have the courage to go down the slide but to roll onto his tummy, because they know that going backwards motion is almost safer. It's like when an infant learns how to come down a step.
So I guess in a park situation, giving a child independence to be able to choose what they want to do and what they think their body can do is great. But if you look now and you've got a 4-year-old and you have always been holding on to that 4-year-old, and you watch this and you think, okay, I shouldn't be holding on to the 4-year-old. You can't just let go.
That's right.
Because you've given them that confidence the whole time. It's got to be a really soft movement. You've got to be talking to them about it and just to say, oh, I'm going to let go of you now while you do this 1 step up, but I'm just behind you, and just slowly moving further away until they've got their own safety regulation as well. So these rope, or I like to call them spider webs, are just so challenging because they move with your weight, they bounce around, they're not steady. Such a physical challenge for a child to pull their body going up them and to get around and to kind of also motor plan, right? You've got to get around this thing to get into the spot where you want to be. So you've got to go over, under, around. Or
He's talking about what's his next step. Yeah. And then at this point, it got a little bit tricky.
And then along comes a friend who goes, hey, I can help. And again, this beautiful relationships of having another child with you to support you, to learn to negotiate, to plan, to support another person who's the same age is so complicated. Like these little 4-year-old minds are working together to solve something. And normally, the easy thing to do would be to ask an adult and an adult to assist, because that's a safe option. But this is a risky option. I'm going to ask another 4-year-old who's got just about the same amount of experience as me, and we're going to work through this together and we can solve this problem.
Outdoor play doesn't always have to be in a playground or a backyard. The natural environment can be enough to feed a child's curiosity.
So I think what I love here is that outdoor play is not limited to fine weather. You can play outside as long as you've got some gumboots or some thongs, or even your toes in mud and squelching them in the water. It's just such a beautiful experience that brings joy of being outside and moving your body and controlling your body in a different way.
And that idea that water is it's just part of nature. She's found it, she's jumped in it, but then you see her try and touch it, and that it's not the clear natural water that we drink.
That's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Rocks.
And how brave she is to take those leaps. I think you could almost be certain that she's sort of walked them first and seen, yep, okay, these are within my stride.
No, it's great. It's amazing her focus to see the distance, judge the distance, learn the distance, and then continually do it over and over again.
And children need a deeper connection with outside. They are already curious about it, but because as adults, we already know that it's not as much as of a wonder to us maybe anymore, or as it used to be. But children are very aware of the sounds and the textures, so it's good to, have these conversations with your children about what they're seeing, what they're noticing, giving them time to feel these rocks, what it's like against their hands or underneath their feet. And what about if you have a young infant, sometimes we wonder, well, what's there to do because they're sleeping most of the day. But even 15 minutes on a mat, in a shady spot, it's good for you and your baby.
Yeah, watching the leaves move up on top of you is just such a beautiful experience for a baby to have.
Playing outdoors can help children learn about their own bodies, but also learn about new social situations, meeting new people, how to problem solve with others, and build their confidence. Thank you for watching.